right? Think about behind the nightstand, behind the TV, behind the couch, down low, too high, not far enough, in the office, whatever it is. Why can't we just move them? Welcome in Presto Plug, a one-day lowest price ever pricing. We're gonna take an outlet, just a regular old outlet. We're going to quadruple the amount of ways of powering it up, and you get to move it 4 feet away from wherever that plug is. Let's move it without calling an electrician, without having to buy, you know, this, that, and another. You get to decide, and you can move it 4 feet away and move it willy-nilly. 2-pack. So you get to do this with 2 different outlets today. Free shipping and handling that's on here. It's got a built-in shelf. So if you take one 3-prong outlet, this is now gonna turn it into 2 3-prong outlets and 2 USB ports. So we're also gonna get more ways to power. I promised he was here. I think he brought his eyes with him, but let's make sure. Lou Caputo, did you bring your blue eyes with you today? You did. Blue-eyed Lou Caputo.
They're here.
2 eyes, 2-pack.
2 eyes, 2-pack. Yes.
Look at that.
And we're gonna install this willy-nilly because that's what we do. So if you don't know what it is, okay, this right here is the Presto Plug. Now what's so cool about this is it's power anywhere you want, anytime you want. The back of this has 3M sticky tape on it, okay? So installation literally is peel and stick. That's all you've got to do. The front of it, you've got 2 grounded outlets right there on the front, but then on the side, you've got 2 USB ports. These are easily, if you went out and tried to buy USB chargers, you're spending 10 bucks on these all day long, okay? So you're getting an amazing deal here because you are getting that 2-pack. You also have a 4-foot cord on this, okay? And I'm gonna show you the wingspan on this thing. I mean, this is a really, really, really long cord, but it's a flat cord, which is really cool because that way it's very easy to hide this if you want to. And then the other thing is that we even angled the plug so that it's not going to cover an outlet. So let me give you a real quick example, okay, guys? Right now we've got a lamp sitting down here by Tina, okay? And the plug that I want to plug it into is way over here. There's no way that this cord is reaching over there because the architects hate us. And what they did is they put it behind the couch, behind the bed, the plugs. All right, so you hold that for a second. I'll hold the lamp and the plug. Here's what I'm gonna do. Notice I've already got this plugged in here. I noticed that I plugged it in the top outlet. I did that for a reason. So you could see how it's not even going to block the lower outlet when you put it in there. There's that flat cord. Now we're gonna come down here. I'm gonna pick up my Presto Plug, and as Tina says, I'm gonna will this into a straight position.
It's hard to do backwards.
I'm gonna look at this here and see that looks straight. Okay, so I'm gonna stick it on there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. Okay, so that's on there nicely. Of course, it's not really straight. But watch this now. So there's the light. Here's our Presto Plug. What we did is we moved that outlet over a couple of feet. We plug it in, and bam, the light came on. So that's what you're gonna be able to do with your Presto Plug is take that outlet and say, I want that outlet to be 4 feet in this direction or 4 feet in that direction, or come from behind the table, or come from behind the couch, or sit on top of the table, or on the side of the table, and I'll show you all that. I love the example with the bunk beds. Isn't that cool? Right?
I think when people made homes, they thought we wanted to hide them all, right? Like just put them down low so they're hidden behind stuff. They're an eyesore. But I thought, okay, you didn't realize 2024 was gonna happen.
And how many things?
So many things I need to plug in. Even if, Lou, this didn't move the outlet and you just doubled my my 3-prong, and you gave me 2 additional USBs, worth the price of admission. But the fact that I now get to move it and have more play of that, the little shelf so you can put little things on it, and the fact that you gave us a 2-pack?
Yes.
2 of them.
No, you get 2 of them with this, which is amazing, okay? Because before we were doing 1 for the same price, essentially. Yeah, which is just nuts. But let me show you some other options with this too. So I'm gonna come over here by our lamp, which PS we did plug in and it does work perfectly now, if you notice, just like that, because we were using our Presto Plug. But watch what I'm gonna do here, okay? So let's say that I didn't wanna have to, run it to the wall. I didn't wanna stick it to the wall, but I'm okay with having it on the table. So this could be your bedside table, it could be like a living room table, whatever, because most of the time when I'm sitting in my living room or watching TV, guess what? I've got a dead phone, I've got a dead tablet, I've got something, that I need to charge. So you can put it on top of the table, still have access to the plugs there, still have access to the USB outlets on the side, Well, wait a minute, maybe I don't want to see it on top of the table. Guess what? You can, I'm going to go around the side of the table now. You can mount it on the side just like that, okay? Just stick it right there, Tina. So now I can just run plugs down here on the side of the table. Still better than going behind the couch, having to move the bed to get to something. Or let's say even that's not working for me. Guess what? You can take it. You're never going to get this shot. Ha! Look at that. So you can put it under
Criv,
the
he's
table.
just playing with you at this point.
I am. I'm messing with him. Hey, he messes with me all the time. But so look at this right here. You can see. Stop it. He got the shot.
Well, I mean, think about this.
Right
that
there.
would never happen ever.
Ever.
Like, I might be
Tell your electrician I want to put a plug under a table.
on furniture?
Yes.
How would that even happen, right?
How would that even happen?
Right. So if my husband one time, we had plugs down low in our big kitchen area, and he was like, we should really have this up high.
Right.
My husband did all these things, wiring, something, went to Home Depot a few times, and I was just thinking all this to move that plug.
Because you can't go once.
Right, and to move this one thing up.
Right.
And I still had the same amount of power usage once we moved it. You're taking one, if you have 2 3-prongs, you still get to use the bottom one, and we're taking that top one and we're doubling the amount of 3-prong, and we're adding 2 USB ports to it. So now you've taken that one, you have 4 ways to charge up things, and you can move it 4 feet in any direction of any Wait, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What if I plugged in the first one, and then I plugged the second one into this one. Could I keep going 8 feet?
You could. Generally, you're not supposed to plug extension cords into extension cords.
Another extension cord?
Yeah, so at the end of the day, that's kind of what this is considered, even though it is a grounded outlet. That's the difference right there. And, well, so here, let me show you a quick comparison right here, okay? So this is what most of us, when we think about, I'm going to move an outlet, this is what we think we're doing, okay? First of all, really, really tiny little short cord. Second of all, no adhesive on the back. You can screw it into the wall if you want to damage your walls. You know, that's up to you. But then the other thing is, not particularly attractive, this guy right here. But wait, there's more. Look at this. You can get one of these things. It's kind of fun looking, I'll give you that, but I'm not gonna mount this on the wall. It's not gonna be on my bedside table.
Right.
That's never gonna happen. And then I've got things like this, and I actually have one of these sitting in my laundry room right now, and this thing works great, okay?
Yeah.
But here's the problem. Again, don't want this on my bedside table, don't want this sitting, you know, not gonna mount it to the wall. That's what's so great about these. Notice how discreet this is, how thin that is. People aren't even gonna notice that you've done this. Now, the other
looks like a regular outlet.
Oh, it looks just like a regular outlet. The other thing I love about it is this, and you're going to see this in the video here. You can mount it just like that anywhere on the wall. You know, listen, there are regulations on how high an outlet is supposed to be minimum, but not maximum. And what I mean by that is, if you want to mount that outlet 4 feet above, like maybe you've got a TV you're mounting on the wall, and you want to mount that outlet 4 feet above where the actual outlet is, go ahead, do it. And it doesn't have to be oriented the way that I've got, you see those in the video where they're all facing straight up like this. It doesn't have to be like that. You can mount them this way. You can mount them this way. You can mount them this way. You can mount them, you know, whatever direction you need, you can do. Now, here's the only drawback is that shelf's not going to work, okay? And the way the shelf is built is so that you can take your phone when you're charging it and just sit it right on top of it. And that little shelf is just going to rest right there while it's being charged. You know what's interesting, Tina? Since I got my phone out, let's just, you know, talk about the bear in the room here. This thing cost me a bundle of money. I mean, a bundle of money. Do you think it came with a charger?
No, not anymore.
It did not come with a charger. They stopped putting chargers in the boxes with cell phones, regardless of what you pay for them. But guess what? We give you 2 USB chargers in this. And when I start to think about the things that Kelly and I at home, you know, fight over the most, it's the USB chargers in the house.
Are you talking about the little brick
The little
thingy?
bricks, the wall warts, whatever you want to call them. Those guys, because you don't get them anymore. But I'll tell you, you can buy them online. Good luck with that, because first of all, they're not always the same quality, so you don't know that you're getting the same charge off of them. But the other thing is that they're expensive. They're not cheap.
Well, because everybody knows we need them.
Because everybody knows we need them.
I want to remind everybody, 222. So everything Lou just told you, 2 of them. This is how they come individually boxed. If you want to keep one, gift one, you know, 2 different places, whatever you want to do. We have never done it at $26.90. Lou even gave you free shipping and handling.
I did.
Today.
I did that. The Blue Eyes did that.
Lou's like, I've got so much power. The Blue Eyes can do anything. 2 of these, you are upping the amount of things, because, okay, think about just at your nightstand. You have your lamp, you have your alarm clock, your phone, your watch, your earbuds. I have a baby monitor still. Don't judge me, he's 4, I still have a baby monitor. I gotta know what my baby's doing. So I have all of these things. That's just one place where I would need to do that. I go into my bathroom, my hair dryer, my curling iron, my toothbrush. My husband has a shaver and a little nose hair thingamajig. He needs to charge all that up. Garage, kitchen, office.
Million places where you can use these.
You need more ports.
You need, so if you, and here's the funny thing, you were just talking about all the things on your bedside table. You literally could plug 2 of them directly in here to charge them, and then you've got 2 more outlets on here, so that if you do have other chargers, you can plug those in as well. So that's 4 on just one of these. Last time I checked the outlets that my house came with, they only had 2. All right, so you're getting 4 on each one of these. Yes, 2 of them are USB chargers, but that's a whole different technology and quite expensive too. So the fact that you're able to get 2 sets of or not 2 sets, but 1 set of these for this price is crazy, with all of this built into them. And don't forget, at the end of the day, you know, when a project is hard to do, it's something you just put off forever. That's why we put the 3M tape on the back of this, because we want it to be instant gratification. As soon as you take it out of the package, peel that off, stick it to that wall, no problems.
And again, as Lou was showing you earlier, just lay it down also. Like that is impossible, right? Just lay it down on a table, on a counter, whatever it is.
Or underneath. Stick it up that way. I mean, you know, that's the thing about this, as I mentioned earlier, because it does have that tape on it. I could stick it flat like this. I could stick it on the side of the table. I could stick it under the table, like Chris got the shot of that. I mean, you could, there's all these things, or, you know what, on a wall, like a normal outlet. And remember, we said in the beginning, flat cord on this. You can see how skinny
it almost just like disappears.
It kind of disappears up against the wall. Oh, and it's paintable too. So
did we once have a demo like that? Did we show it on a wall one time? Because I feel like we showed it.
I think we did.
Yeah, and it looked like it was like you couldn't even see the cord.
Yeah, it just disappears. No, it literally disappears. And see right there, now here, on these shots, you're gonna see that you could see the cord, okay? But if it was me and I was doing an installation with it, I'm just sticking it to the wall and I know it's gonna be, I'll paint the cord.
Paint it.
Paint the cord, people.
Look at that.
Isn't that great?
Kitchen. See, that's what I mean, behind the couch. Why is it back there? You gotta move the whole couch.
Or the bed.
Or the bed.
They do it on purpose.
I'm telling you.
Oh, where are we going? Oh, we're going. I'm with you.
We are. Really quick, Judy said blue eyes is awesome.
Oh, Judy, my friend
they said you had a nice, you have a nice tan. Everybody's giving you compliments. I think they're talking about
Thank you. You know why? Because I've been working outside a lot, but go ahead.
Have you?
Yes.
Like yard work?
Yes.
Oh, really quick. I'm gonna talk about my outfit. We're gonna go over to the next thing. We did something because everybody kept asking about what the hosts are wearing. I'm not presenting these pants or this shirt, but I'm wearing it. So if you guys want to know, if you put in host closet into the search bar at hsn.com or on the app, it takes you to a page and we load them there. This is a Nina Leonard top, a nice little. By the way, I love this because it's stitched down in the middle, so I don't have to keep fidgeting with it. But it gets a nice little drape neck. Nina Leonard. My pants are DG2, a nice little cuffed, cropped pant as well. These are available at HSN as well, but both of these will be at Host Closet, or take the item numbers right off the screen. But yeah, don't forget we're live on Facebook if you want to continue to compliment Lou. Okay.